Way to spread the floor.
Sister Lawrence just takes off for that corner three every time.
Sister Mirage.
Oh, sister, why could you do me that way?
Sister Act.
Sister Act 3 on the court.
I need us to huddle up. We need to get back.
No threes, no threes.
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. And I know the home fans are prepared as well. A lot going on here in the Queen City. There's Tryon Street in uptown Charlotte, home of the Hornets. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting, and now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at Nance. He's at the head of the pack in the West.
And I can't say that anyone is surprised.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every...
David, he is the total package. You know, Doris, when we think of these teams, we think offense. What kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Before in the 5, it's McDaniels and Towns. Ants out there with Russell. And it's Edwards in at the 3 spot. And for Charlotte, out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Cody Zeller out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Ball in at the 5. In the corner, Nance with it. Feeds to Towns. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. This is their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. The kick out to Rozier. Misses the 3. Nance outside. Russell left side. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Really encouraging to see D'Angelo Russell make these passes. If you're going to be effective as a point guard, you've got to run the pick and roll game.
Inside, here's Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Nance passes to Towns, and that one is good. Towns has got 6.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
Hayward outside. Ball finds Hayward. Minnesota with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Clock at 6. There's Russell with the 3. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Ball with the bucket.
Well, you can see how dialed in Gordon Hayward can be. When he's on his game, the vision is exceptional.
Into this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte, trailing by 2. Hayward on the wing. And there's the pass to Bridges. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Nance passes to McDaniels and finished off by McDaniels.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Russell adds his first personal foul, first team foul.
Hayward outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Down low. And finished off by McDaniels.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Rozier. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. Ball with the bucket. Timberwolves have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Nance outside. Over in the corner, Edward. Back to Nance. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Thunder. Ball with it. Playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable.
Not only a jump shooter, they're just also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Nance outside. Towns down low. He's against Zeller. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Looking now at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And a stark difference in his field goal percentage this month, guys, compared to the rest of the season. He's settled into a nice rhythm. And there have been games when he's gotten hot and just been impossible to cool off.
Hayward can hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Russell passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns. And he drives in. Towns with the steal. Over to the wing. Here's Russell. Hornets with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Rozier missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Nance finds Russell. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
Russell.
Hornets trail by 4. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Russell passes to McDaniels. Russell looking around. The shot misses. And the Hornets now going the other way. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And here is Graham coming in off a 10-point game his last outing.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Left side, Towns. Passes to Nance. Five on the clock. Pass to Towns. He dishes it to Russell. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Some changes for Minnesota. Vanderbilt comes in for McDaniels. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Russell. Graham from outside. Nance with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Towns, the pass to Rubio. And here's Edwards. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Now, here's Monk. Talking about that win against the Thunder, he was definitely a major factor as well. Pass to Biyombo. To the middle, trying to get something going.
Perfect timing on that rejection. Boy, Towns really improving on the defensive end.
And Nance kicks to Rubio. Kept alive, Minnesota from downtown. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Hornets shooting just about an even 40% to start. Now Graham. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot by Monk is no good. Here's Nance. Up and in on the layup. And now it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Graham. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And the Hornets call time here. And with the length Vanderbilt has, Doris, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame. He's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
Washington with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Washington kicks to Monk. There's the pass to Graham. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Monk is no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Edwards passes to Towns. Back to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Charlotte with it. It's a 13-point game. They get a hand on it. To the inside. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Pass to Biyombo. Dishes it to Monk to stop the run.
2 minutes.
It doesn't go for him. Nance with some nice D. Minnesota leading by 15. Rubio, the pass to Vanderbilt. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Washington, that's good.
Great job at screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Timberwolves. Nance outside. He feeds it to Towns. Rubio dishes to Towns. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Towns has got 14.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Edwards. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Nance passes to Vanderbilt. Shoots over Graham. The shot will not fall. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And there it is for him. He's got 16.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Graham, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to... that one.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota, going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. The hunger to improve defines all competitors. And Ricky Rubio expressing that sentiment.
We want more. We don't accept good. We want great or greatest. We're just trying to be better every day. It's never too high, never too low, but we know what we can be and we want to get better.
Greggy feels this team has plenty of untapped potential.
And I don't doubt it. And can Rubio improve? It's certainly very steady throughout his career, but is there another level he can get to?
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
P.J. Washington is out there with McDaniels. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Graham in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Hornets trail by 21. Shoots the 3. They get it back. Biyombo, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Okogie, the pass to Vanderbilt. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Basketball.
Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hornets.
Onto the floor for your Hornets, Cody Zeller.
Nance against Zeller. Here's Reed, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Hornets shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Three-pointer, Graham. He hits that shot. His first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Rubio. Pass to Vanderbilt. Second chance shot, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for McDaniel. Terry Rozier comes in for Malik Monk. And it's ball in for Devontae Graham. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Okogie for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Ball, the pass to Rozier. Charlotte moving the ball around. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Jake Layman comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Noel in for Nance. Rozier. Kicks to Zeller. Just 5 on the clock. And the pass to Bridges. Count it. Bridges has got 6.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges is a strong player who can play through contact.
Passes it to Noel. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Layman pass to Noel. Traps in the tray. Noel's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Rozier. Here is Hayward. Outside ball. Hayward with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Rozier for three. They grab their own miss. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the left wing. Noel passes to Reed. Ball feeling it out a bit. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here's Rubio. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington. Okogie, the pass to Layman. Misses in close. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. He had a nice open look right there. 10 points for him.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Rubio, the pass to Okogie. Rubio outside. Here's Noel. Rozier defending. From the arc. Noel, no good. Hornets trail by 18. Ball finds Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his third assist on the night. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns comes in for Naz Reid. Then it's Nance in for Noel. Nance passes to Layman. And that one, good.
Layman.
And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Pass to Bridges. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bridges with the steal. Rozier kicks the ball. Tries to save it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Ball.
Here's Rubio. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Layman. Defended by Bridges. Lets it go from deep. And they recover it. Layman past to Nance. Here's Okogie for the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with
that was something else.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Zeller against Nance. Back to Rubio. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Bridges.
That's on Miles Bridges.
One thing you know, Ricky Rubio is a hard worker and a terrific leader. This is a guy who wants to make the players around him better.
That one misses. Now a veteran in his 30s, Ricky Rubio, Doris, taking on more of a leadership role.
Right, and I think he's a natural fit in that role because this guy won't hesitate to call out teammates, and he also holds himself to a very high standard. Sort of a natural progression for a guy who's played point guard his whole life.
With the assist.
Rozier against Nance. Bridges kicks to Hayward. the pass to Ball. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Here's Lehman. Towns trying to get open. Lehman gets the bucket. Lehman's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ball from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Yes, that goes in. 6 points for lights out.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And it's Ball penetrating, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Some changes for Charlotte. Biombo, he's checked in for Zeller. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Rozier. Nance against Graham. And it's good, 2 points. Nance has got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Graham, the pass to Biombo. He kicks it to McDaniels. Passes it to Graham. Wide open. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Graham's got 5 points now in the quarter. Nance outside. To the middle. Here's Lehman. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger.
High, arcing shot, and it's finished off by Graham as he lays it in.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it.
Now, here's McDaniels. Covered by Nance. A nice shot by McDaniels.
The shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Minnesota leading by 13. Up top, Rubio. He's covered by Ball. Out to Towns. Takes it inside. Pulls up. Rubio misses. Rubio's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Bridges dishes the ball. Biombo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Nance passes to Towns. Here's Okogie. Pass to Nance. Down low. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bridges kicks to McDaniels. Biombo in the post. A baseline J. And Lehman pulls it down. Timberwolves leading by 13. Pass to Nance. Inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Some changes for Charlotte. B.J. Washington comes in for Biombo. And Monks subbed in for Ball. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too. Just an exciting young prospect.
At the line,
both free throws good from Bridges.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Nance, and there's the drive. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Hornets trail by 15. Graham, the pass to Bridges. Now, here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Graham against Nance. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Kicks to Bridges. Wide open look. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Layman gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Nance, and he dumps it right on Malik Monk. Oh, man!
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
20 seconds left here in the second.
Timberwolves foul. That's his first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Graham drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
From outside the arc, here's Towns, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Towns has got 20.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat, that aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
You've got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.